Since you suckers, you.
I listen to understand. And with that, you see where my prayers land. And with that, I heard from the man. And he said, talk to the people, talk to the people, talk to the people. Top of the top, what's good to my people's on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. I answer my lessons, being a cursed adolescent. Now an adult dragging blessings, like I'm out spreading a message. I'm loaded like COVID, the lock stocks, fuck them blocks. My enemies is memories, so fuck cops and cell blocks. I smoke till I'm hella right. You wasn't bitter with a nigga swinging a knife. What you know about pain mixed with pleasure, all's against. What you know about calamari, tuna fish sandwich, doing the big domestic violence. So your bitch dead in your pink slip, killing your flick, economic dysfunction. This bitch snake can snap you in a box, solitary confinement. Bad flip, she out in the world sucking dick. You hot, must stay focused. You still bidding, nigga. It looks like I'm kidding. Top for the top. What's up, my killers on the block? Flagging, laughing, extendos lock. Don't stop, won't stop. Some pop, most not. Fuck ops, kill cop, get guap. Got respect on that check. No games, fuck lanes. Fuck a name, that's how you push. Chasing fame, fuck bitches. And I bring the end brains, them chickens, they playing. Nigga, it looks like I'm playing. What you know about a gift? And your loved one support becomes strong as an onion. And you feel you had no one. You look to support crime, to clear your mind, yet you find time belongs to no one. You start moving like Shogun. You principle your rules until you reach any and everyone.
Shout
you
out
dead
Shogun,
ass serious.
homie. That
Remember
wasn't for you,
Shogun?
but
The part with the ball,
shout
this
out,
war the
homie.
sun. Oh my daughter, I felt that and tear done. Top of the top, what's good, my people on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. Top of the top, what's up, my killers on the block? Flagging, laughing, they send those lock.
Get that light real
Top
right.
of the top,
I know
what's
y'all
good
in the
to my
building.
brothers that are pops, making it as fathers. Hard or not, on the spot. It gets real when you test it, and failure or passing requirement is from blessings or lessons.
To the best.
I love you, Big.
Yo, baby.
No matter what, no daddy
Yo,
love you.
baby. Let's go.
That's my baby Big right there.
Okay, let's
Come,
go.
baby. Let's go.
Top of the top, what's good to my brothers that are pops, making us fathers, hard or not, on the spot. Oh, brother. Top of the top, what's good, my people on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. Top of the top, what's up, my killers on the block? Flagging, laughing, and send those lock, don't stop. Top of the top.
The top of the top. Real rights, hit that light. Dig, right? I mean, conversation ain't, self-explainable, but it's explainable enough. What's up with all this corny blood talk nowadays, right? Man, I get it. The concerned people compared to hecklers. The hecklers, it's a good topic to say what y'all talking about it for. These individuals that believe they chime in with valid opinions, though, and at the same time, they think they can have a better conversation on the same topic or subject elsewhere. Yet they get on these platforms or the comment sections, and they don't talk about nothing, just keeping it official. Right now, I said this many stories ago. YouTube consists of 90% ex-gang affiliators. Either side, don't matter. It's just ex-gangbangers, right? Some dibble-dabble, play like they still are when they ain't, act like they not when they are, never was, say they was. All these different levels, right? Some people you don't know them. Some people you never heard of them. Some people got to tell you who they are for you to know who they are. And then the stories that go along with these same people, right? Some people don't really like to say they was, until it's not to show that they hiding like, some type of lame, peer pressure is no longer in the teens, it's in the like mid 40s now. So um in the mid 30s, don't get it like y'all escape that one. We ain't gonna let y'all do that. Because there's some people that are actively in something and don't act like they know nothing that they in. So, and it revolves around the red or the blue or the yellow or the black or the green or the purple or the pink. I'd say yellow, the white, the black, said that, the brown, they got them again. Whatever the level is, gang is gang is gang is gang, right? Yet, since this format that I give is never another color yet red, I feel like an expert enough to like give not only my opinion yet input. No name, no blame, cause I don't feel you deserve to get my which I consider giving you an education more than a slander battle. It's people that might know exactly who I'm talking to. Yet, since it's not, detailed here, and I don't feel we have relationships where I'm gonna at you or tag you, I'm gonna just talk to you, right? And if you know this conversation goes to you, learn from it, or unfortunately put yourself in the back and forth. Nobody wants to know about the East and all these people that saying that is from the East. That's crazy, right? The West chimes in, they giving their opinions, West or East, right? Don't forget, you're gonna come up here early. What time is it? Early in the afternoon. I'm not really part of the mainstream crew, so I'm gonna play my little part like early slot time on the phone, get my little thing out the way. All day, go back to the bell, read, might go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Let the night go by instead of that was just, what life says, because I didn't plan that. You know what I'm saying? I just heard that boom. Y'all heard that beat coming, all right? That beat, all right? Yeah, that's what happened. A swipe came, right? Since the swipe is here, let's get it right. Hit that like, you know what I'm saying? Bringing it back. Input and individuals that get on here and start talking about Damu, right? And whether you go around me with some of them conversations and think you can like steal a few little pieces of my convos or reference when you talking about it, think of me and might possibly talk to me in a sentence or a statement or a word, possibly say my type of slogan in a different type of way. I don't care about none of that because I'm not glorifying it. What I do is glorify the people from the past more than I glorify me. Now, if I talk about me, we're going to took a lot of horns. We're going to start saying, yo, I know. Oh, I ain't know. Or yo, I was there. Or yo, you capping, just to get more insight than people trying to say, yo, you stupid. All these other things. Guess what? You don't see those in comments from my page because I don't talk about me. And I don't down people when I talk about them. I big them up. I never waver the line of what you can talk about and what you can't talk about. So getting you, home saying, out the way, there's a difference between information being accessible publicly and a person that has firsthand experience from something and coming on here and giving all that information out. Two different avenues. The first avenue is public information. How can you say it's out there? Stand by it if you haven't seen it moving, you haven't performed in an experience, and just to believe that since it's public, you believe since they can speak on it, others, anybody other than you, it's public information in a world that you live in, that you will honestly say that public people that put it there that don't live in it, go listen to their views on what the information is. You get it? Rewind it. All right. Oh, yo, I'm not going to say what east side is, all the time is, real right is, up top, down low. It's your deal. I be in the car waiting. Red apples falling. Now I'm going to give you the meaning of each one of those. You ready? And I'm going to let you know each code, what packet of codes they come from. You ready? That ain't public records, right? Public records gave you every name I coded out, right? And they have meanings on it, right? And you know what they say? This is all the information that they recovered. You know what you say? Experience, first hand, second hand, 20th hand, gang member. You say right, wrong, right, 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 right. They take that snippet, especially if you somebody or nobody, either or, it goes in a database to keep more opinions in there, right? We don't know that's a fact. Now here come you. Big reputation, no reputation. First hand, you a gang member? Mm-hmm. Admittance. Look at all these. Which ones is wrong? Which ones is right? Right, wrong, wrong, right, right. Well, the rest of these is right. How you know? The big homie such and such wrote it. When? Oh, that go all the way back. First generation, second generation, fifth generation, date, time, place, year, month, and all that. Ain't that agreeing about something that's public info that this person could say that he was around and more substantiating belief that it's a fact compared to if anybody go up in there and look at it and they be like, I wonder if that's true. Because I know darn well, I'm trying to fix my curses. I know well that ain't nobody gonna get on there and be like, yes, I got the fat proof thing and now I can do all that. Nah, they gonna be like, Wikipedia lies. So I know that some of the stuff on the internet could be lies. So when a person on these views, because that's what this is, cesspool, sound like test tool, sounds like YouTube. Now it's opportunity from it. Yeah, you got to know who you are and where you at, right? That's like in any and everything. So getting back to this topic, you believe public information can match what you give out or a person gives out on these airways, right? All right. It's a thin line between what's real and what's right. And if you got both of them together and you can walk that line and it's not like a bad double standard, you more of a classic in this at one time beautiful experience. Later on it's considered kind of like taboo, fear, and embarrassment, disappointing, judge. It's like so many different bad tastes given on this name when you say you active now, no matter what the age are, especially over 50. Definitely like over 50. It's starting to get like really noticed over 40. The OGs is at 30 right now. And they ain't jacking it yet. The way the world is moving now, they recognize it and they starting to get used to it. So y'all starting to get used to just hearing anything also. Those that get on here rather run their jibs might be, ricochet reasons, or they believe they saying something. And what they saying is scary because they even believe it, right? They believe that when you hear somebody get on here and tell their life stories or their opinions, how much information they giving out on here could possibly tell you about how the person gives up information. Not in everything. Yeah, we talking about, damn, like you just put everything out there. Not a real right story like it's a fact. Like for some reason people want to justify Wall Story with saying he stabbed him bad times, 30 times, 100 times. Is all right too. You know what I'm saying? You could just say, you know how the end results is, and if you want to know, boom, right? Yeah, you got individuals that feel like when you say the establishment happened here, right? And inside here, you had this and that. Really, what they really had was this, and they try and put factual information that might not be like the example of public, yet something like, triple O is blood, right? And everybody might think they know the meaning, don't know the meaning. Yet those that give that meaning out feel like everybody knows. So how many of them people is everybody knows when they get jammed up without jail time? Boom, hold on. We got to research, investigate this. We're gonna find out who's what and what's what. And if anybody say the wrong thing, y'all go in and you say the right thing, y'all can just leave right now. You hear that before you start talking. How many people that you see thinking that the information they're giving out freely is harmful to people and helpful to others? So how much information should you be saying on here? Like real talk. Like I don't really like when people try and bring that topic up, justify it, water it down, sounds stupid with the explanation on that. Like one thing I know about what I don't know about, let's fix that. One thing I could say I know about before I left the system, so that was 2013. That rule right there didn't stop. So I don't know how the other people is. And I know that even if you grew to join the crew after OFFICAL 2010, you had in your rule, watch what you say on the phone, watch what you write in your letters. No ratting. These rules, ain't they played with on the cesspool, inner tube, test tube, YouTube? Now, ratting is tattletelling, tattletelling is snitching, snitching is blowing up. Look how much stuff they throw out here for free, especially the upset people, like combative people, challenging people, around yet really don't know people, envious people, people that feel content substantiates foolery in the view of people. Challenge better than assessing, correcting. All these. So you can't give nothing out that doesn't give a story. See, a story is not details. Details is, you know, uh, 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 a person that's really trying to like give out information on here. And so far, it hasn't been too many people that want to say they's no, that's a lie. I'm about to say so far, it ain't too many people that been on here talking like they really know what they talking about. But it's been a lot of people that don't know what they talking about. But they got on here and thought they knew what they was talking about. And then some people had things they talked about they lied to just too. Now it's so many new truths. You know why? Because they quit. They got kicked out. They jumped out once they left the system. So I don't want to say those people quit. Those people was using the system. Gang bang till they walk out, they free, neutral. Rep their barrel, go out of town, livelihood, drug kingpin, whatever it does. You have all these people that want to assess bad things toward it. Of course, I said at one time it was light. At one time, man, it was loved amongst a member in the heartbeat. And nowadays, there's many members that's active, join in the ranks, and hate their crew. But there's a worldly level. Yeah, you can see they don't really dig them sometimes on how they manifest the building and the bonding with them. But getting back to what I was saying, right? You can't believe anybody that gets on here and start saying something that'll make people that know them be like, huh? Yo, what are you talking about, bro? Nah, he ain't say that, right? Like, example, AKA, y'all call it going to another hood. I'm a hood hopper. I call that hood hopper. I'm a hood hopper spitter. Like, I'm going to say hood hopping when I say, yo, he went to another hood. I don't know if I pen hood hopping, but I could swarm back then. The first time I watched parts, oh, yo, these be hood hopping. So I don't know if I pinned that. I used to say Qbert too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying, though, I'm that much of a historian, right? But like I said, I'm one that say, you're a hood hopper. I didn't believe in hood hop. Yeah, you got these people that they a hood hop, right? Watch this. You got persons that are hood hop right over here, and they say they not wrong. Watch this, right? And this is in the same conversation, the same context. They hop to another hood, right? And say that they not wrong. And I'll look over here at the hood they hop from, right? And I'll be like, why you leave? I don't see a reason why he left, right? This person say because they provided them with something, right? So I'm like, yeah, what they providing you with? That this spot ain't provide you with, because this spot is up. I know a lot of that, format that's coming from that. Like, what happened, right? And when they do so with the intent to end their upload in a position. They give all this information out, right? And expect the same type of awarded respect, reply, like when he was in the other spot, right? So, bringing this point up, if you get on here and say something, we be like, what? What did he say? Yeah, nah, he ain't say that, right? If you left your hood to go to this hood, and you was firm on going that hood, adamant, sly. You was a politician. Man, you was the number one pushing sponsor for that to happen. And then for some reason, you blame you, circumstance, your team, your funds got low, you went to the box, you had to go out of state, whatever example has your crew that you went so hard for the plummet, or for that part of your life to be like, that was then. And when you get in front of people, you be like, from where you was and the way you was, aka Qbert, ping, ping, hood hop, landed. That's the hood I hear through the public channel. Well, what's that saying about the hood you campaign for? Number one sponsor for due diligently broke down why the necessity of you being in a new light is needed for us. The people that you were speaking to was the us that I'm speaking for in the soul of the spirit. And then when you doing a recording in the public announcement speaking, that hood ain't spoken of. The hood you left, you speak of. That's that person, right? And then here come this person speaking kind of for the person and bigging them. I'm like, out of everything. So when you honor those that can talk stuff and you publicly say it's public, so the stuff he's saying ain't bad and the stuff I say with him ain't bad, yeah, you ain't really saying nothing and you agree what he's saying because you wanted to comment that the people that watching what you watching don't like what he's doing and you trying to justify it, just say that ain't what you do. Yet you salute good relationships because you rather have that as content and conversations. You see how this conversation is getting even hotter and hotter for you to understand I'm talking to you respectfully. Told you I would talk to you before we ain't talk yet. I heard you say like that ain't that other spot, other people, and I don't know if you ain't clear. I'm gonna say me because ain't nobody popping like me talking about the homies, and you're a homie. I'm not a homie, so I couldn't go hard and really feel like, yeah, place ain't a place of value. Yet what you given in your place is not valuable. All the other things I keep to the side. Yeah, that was just strictly on, the bro. I hope you got a lesson, bro, because I'm gonna talk some more and now you can get some more information because I'm gonna let you know it's a thin line between real and right now. You just was a convo. You wasn't part of the title. But in your subject, it was a little wacky. You know what I'm saying? Real rights hit that like. There was the bell. They was like, yo, I'm something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give him something to talk about.
Oh yeah, word up, word the mother. I told Cool G and Nas it was a smart plan to link up, build the Beverly Queens kingdoms, goons, gangsters, and demons, thug love. What? Capone, Nori, got that OUCHE on. Thug natures with your body, fucking bitches. The jungle didn't like niggas. Bill Blast ain't like niggas. Kid that played was not for them. Watch them in the club, niggas. Out in the house, in the field, niggas. Ready to kill niggas. Ready to die, recipes. Down to kill niggas. Russell was like weird, nigga. JMT like dead, nigga. Onyx is like yeah, nigga. Salt and pepper spray, nigga. Shooter, Blicky the Kid, Core Mega. Large Pro, Royal Flex, Mike Geronimo. Detention was thick. Molly Mall, yell loud as fuck. Queen, what the fuck is up? Who out there fucking with us? Empty shit, cleared his throat. Craig G said, ooh, we internet, freaking fat. Sweet Tea was looking at me. I was looking at Cool G. Cool G nodded at Chuck D. Tragedy, Gaddafi lit a joint and stayed that nobody ignored. Prodigy, Havoc, smoke hella blunt, slur bass. MC Search, Axe, Bros, a nigga what? I can at least squeeze his nuts. Consequences yell for him. Q-tip, handle the lady. Q regulate the gentleman. Corey D, a live squad, put up. Bikes, ride a deep, freaky talking with young guns. Love sports came with Mr. Cheeks and that. Goes for anybody when come to dropping jewels. You lose. If you thought Queens wasn't me, fool. Cause I got the ill Queens crew. You lose. Cause I got the ill Queens crew. You lose. Cause I got the ill Queens crew. You lose. Cause I got the ill Queens suckers.
Shout out to the Queens, homies. I like my OUCHE. I don't fuck with Gucci. I've been told people that. You know what I'm saying? Real small. Let's go back. Why I don't mess with Gucci? I can't afford Gucci. That's a good answer right now, but keeping it fair, right? Gucci like back smack blacks when they threw that Bojangles racist connotation, Sambo licking, one detrimental hardship symbol, white face, to the black community of the late years, 40s, 30s, 50s, you know, my parents' years, on a sweater and sold it for $1,000. Now, I ain't go through none of that. I grew up in 1971, the year of the blackout. And my principles is like bullheaded, kind of able to be flexible with times, yet principle. And I remember when I was young, I'm like, they all stuck in their old type of ways. And sometimes it's more needed than comfortable. It's like a new survival kit on certain people, right? And there's no way in hell you can justify that one being on it. Where was buckwheat? You know what I'm saying? They could have had a fake symbol of making a black characteristic for blacks with just say a black dark winged duck, and you know, put some creativity to like the iceberg era, right? Let iceberg know that, yeah, we see a little of y'all, and boom. So I don't know if that was a shot at yet. When they did that, I had two things that was Gucci. One, I had a bucket Gucci from my boy Volvo. Shout out Young Guns. Tired, but once a gun, always a gun. Um, and I held that like for 4 years because it was from him. And then I burnt it instead of give it away. Because it was fly. It was a soft bucket, like the bucket that break down, but also sit up. Gucci entails, for the lack of an apology, go get y'all designer like, we'll give him a shot, making it look like they believe in him more than, you know, we need you for damage control. I don't even know if he's still there. I know he went to DAP and all that. I don't know if he's still a part of Gucci, right? I see all these different designs made and I know it's from him. I don't follow him no more. I'm not even going to look up on him. I literally feel like the ancestors of the blacks that can't let that one slide. So I was happy. It was a time where everybody was burning all that Gucci, you know what I'm saying? And then even, you know what I'm saying, act like it's nothing. And less than 6 months later, you know what I'm saying? You see everybody back to it like whatever. And they ain't wearing no dapper design. They wearing the trendy fly stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I got a meme, you know what I'm saying? Only dead fishes follow the stream, you know what I'm saying? Gotta smoke. Get that light, get it right. I earned that. We're gonna get this Damu talk in a minute.
I listen to understand. And with that, you see where my prayers land. And with that, I heard from the man. And he said, talk to the people, talk to the people, talk to the people. Top of the top, what's good to my people's on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. I answer my lessons, being a cursed adolescent. Now an adult dragging blessings, like I'm out spreading a message. I'm loaded like COVID. The lock starts, fuck them blocks. My enemies is memories. So fuck cops and cell blocks. I smoke till I'm hella right. You wasn't bitter with a nigga swinging a knife. For real. What you know about pain mixed with pleasure, odds against. What you know about calamari, tuna fish sandwich, doing the bid, domestic violence. Throw your bitch dead in your pink slip, killing your flick, economic dysfunction. This bitch in a box, solitary confinement. Bad flip, she out in the world sucking dick. You hot, must stay focused. You still bidding, nigga. It looks like I'm kidding.
Capo!
Top of the top. What's up, my killers on the block, flagging, laughing, extendos lock. Don't stop, won't stop. Some pop, most not. Fuck ops, kill cop, get guap. Got respect on that check. No games, fuck flames, fuck a name, that's how you puss. Chasing fame, fuck bitches, and I bring the end brains, them chickens they playing. Nigga, it looks like I'm playing. What you know about a gift? And your love war support becomes strong as an onion. And you feel you have no one. You look to support crime, to clear your mind, yet you find time belongs to no one. You start moving like Shogun. You principle your rules until you reach any and everyone. You dead ass serious. Remember Shogun? The part with the ball, it's war the sun. Oh my daughter, I felt that in tear done. Top of the top. What's good, my people on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. Top of the top. What's up, my killers on the block? Flagging, laughing, they send those lock, don't stop. Top of the top. What's good to my brothers that are pops? Making it as fathers. Hard or not, on the spot. It gets real when you test it, and failure or passing requirement is from blessings or lessons. Go baby, go baby. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Top of the top. What's good to my brothers that are pops, making his fathers hard or not on the spot. Oh, brother. Top of the top. What's good, my people on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. Top of the top. What's up, my killers on the block? Flagging, laughing, they send those lock, don't stop. Top of the top.
Let's talk some history. So far, history I've been hearing, they've been messing it up. And I ain't gonna talk bad about them same people that be lying and stuff, right? Real right. Non-trade gangsters. Gangster killer bloods. Just like non-Trey adopting me, which adopted GKB. And it was more of a maternal, fraternal, twin kinship with that family. And y'all need to just thank me, not just directly, just tell the Lord thank you, because that's the best friendship in this history, right? Fun fact, on the live, I ain't do one yesterday. So there you go. With that same fun fact package, because each fun fact is a story. And I'm going to double back on my fun facts and give you the stories to the fun facts. So if you want to just date back to the fun facts, one all the way to now, this is 9. A&B. Fun fact. Non-Trey is so much of a magnet, right? So influential in the true beginning of the formatted. We ain't saying first thing you ever heard was. Because I don't know if it was non-Trey first or JMB first. Like sent down to the island and then Iz got word. Or when Iz heard, he knew right then and there he was JMB. Yet we gonna also make, I heard it in many versions. Never heard it direct from neither one of them two. So since I never heard it from neither one of them, how I heard it in the sense of the history, non-Trey was given while Mac was on the island, not when he was in the cat. Anybody else that know the difference, I would love to get information from people. And I don't read these comments because it prevents my trolls. And I know it's good to get to the, customers of the people that's on here, whether they followers, whether they're subscribers, whether they're loved ones, whether they're trolls, whether they're customers, whether they're followers, and I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, right? Non-Trey, next big bond started when it was all UBN. Fun fact, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna talk to the people because this real right conversations that be circling is terrible now, right? Like It's not equipped. We ain't talking about just you being like, I deal with the Stonies. I deal with the gorillas. I deal with the hats. I deal with the Max. Because you know you got a side of the Max that's neutral, that's stepping heavy, following the curriculum. And then you have the Max that's banging. They mean that beat, not just as baller. They still got that blood tie still up in them. Now, Pyrus, I don't meet many of y'all. Not saying y'all don't exist, yet I'm not blood. I'm just pro blood. I'm pro Crip. I'm pro Latin King. I'm pro disciple. I'm pro vice lord. I'm pro snow gang. I'm pro. I was about to say something, and they had this and remixed it. So we ain't gonna say that pro, even though the old crew from Queens back in the days, you know what I'm saying, they used to have the fists, and you know they had 4 letters that started with a Z. Them people from out in Hollis and Springfield, my peoples know I'm talking that talk from the back blocks of Queens and all that. I'm pro all y'all, cause I'm neutral, and I need all y'all. We're gonna get to that topic in a few. Let's stay on blood, right? And we're gonna really get that topic segued so we can get that in the middle, and we're gonna let that resonate because we're gonna talk about that right now. How about that, real quick, since it's on my mind? We keep that shorter than the real right conversation. Venezuelans is in New York. Correct. I got off the phone yesterday with somebody that let me know. Salute to the OG low life that's home, half a decade. Salute. Um, they beat up my boy, right? His get back was better than a beat up, but he still got beat up. And that's neither here nor there. Who? Yet I won't even describe his beat up so nobody can say, yo, he got to be talking about. Yet the Venezuelans is in Brooklyn. And you know how they get out here, like we all know. No. They don't get out here. I forgot. All y'all don't know. Y'all thinking they just the migrants that get over here strictly through homes and stuff, right? No, they have shelters. Like if you know the shelter system, you have the parents that have justification to be over here when they have kids over here that can show birth from this side of the border and allow certain people to come up in here. So a few of them was out here. It's just that the exposure and then the planning that they had was like a terrorist. Like we knew about Osama when they was talking about the tanks, remember? When they were saying the previous world trade, he was linked to those and he's the initiator of that first time. And he doubled back as they say later. Yet I'm showing example from that to the submarines. I believe that was 9-8. You know, they still playing. They out here. Some of y'all not gonna see some of them reasons, yet they popping. Like they will pop off like out of nowhere. Case in point, y'all ever see this show? It was on Netflix. It's still on Netflix. Land of Bad, right? They gonna show at one point when they out there, the case out of spot where they gotta go pick up one of their stolen soldiers, right? And while they going there to get their kidnapped friend, the killer that has him has another killer come through there, and they wonder how is this big killing arm dealer come through here, assassin terrorist, and then he kills him, and then they just pop off, chop his wife heads off, and tried to kill his kid and all that. But you know, it popped off with America coming to be the heroes as they always play. Yeah, they're the greatest bullies. Like people be saying, New Yorkers, cops is the biggest gang. Stop saying that. They're the biggest city gang. The biggest gang is America. All right. Um, they hurt my boy bad, and it took people to say, damn. First, they tried to stop it. See, that's the thing I tried to tell y'all. We've been indoctrinated with laws. rules. Hit that light, Real Rice. One time. It's too many people in the building and the lights is low. You know what I'm saying? Um, they popping and y'all not. Y'all beefing. The laws cripple and enable us. We forget remember how we had to adjust to the 25-hour miles per hour law? That's crazy. Like when y'all seen the streets was real and you really had to slow down with these speeding cameras, and it took a couple of them tickets for the drivers only to understand that, oh, we really got to go by this miles per hour, right? And if nothing else, we know when that light is coming to flash and we get near it and we have the opportunity to know what's coming, we slow down. 27. Make sure you right on that fine line where you ain't really crawling and you trying to go the distance and you say, all right, you falling now. You back to 70, 60 for the ones that know how to move. That pause, the Venezuelans is not doing that. They don't care about the light. They don't care about the precinct that they might have to end up going to because they didn't have precincts out there. They don't care about the jail because they know about hardship and don't know about rules. So when they see certain things, they be like, oh, that's crime. They be like, we get a fine for that, or we just get a death for that disappearance if it's a disappearance out there. But you get what I'm saying. They popping. And my man is a goon. Getting back to the pop off, the team had to come and pop for him and with him against him and those that tried to join, and they had to shake like a jail rumble. Fortunately, none of them get as hurt as the first guy did, and none of them went to jail. And they was able to talk about it over and years later on. Even a hurt victim could laugh it off like I'm good now, and but they out here. What we gonna do? All listen to one of these fake guys that all of a sudden want to have this conversation because it happens to one of them. For y'all to like pay attention. That's why my whole thing is like, yo, what you beefing for when there's some real type of people that's out here? You don't have beef with them, but they got beef with you because you're opportunity. You know how they say America's opportunity? Well, the Americans are too. You see what I'm saying? So some of these fuck girls like, Figure Four and, Harlem Elizabeth, and most times more than other, China. Yeah, people is just, we ain't gonna do it like yesterday. Oh, let's see who it is. I don't know what this number is looking like. Yo, I'm on live. I'm on live. Who I'm talking to? Yeah. Who I'm talking to? Oh yeah, so then you act like you gave me your number, so. All right, I'm gonna hit you back, Lord. Bless, please, bless. All right, got you. That's the bro. Yeah. Damn, what the fuck was I at? Damn, I'm happy to hear from that one. That was, heard me. I just got the number. All right, Venezuelans, right? Y'all don't want to get united, and y'all all follow these rules out here. They're united. They're desperate. They're hungry. They have no cares. They have no worries. They only have worry of not reaching the goal of their opportunity. So let's say they came to strike. They want to strike, get away. So when they strike, that thing that they possibly might get, like what looks like a hoopty to you, is a drop top to them. So if they wanted that car so they can get their 5 people from New York to Philly and the other people from Philly back, they will run up on you without caring about anything. And if y'all don't care about each other, when y'all see something happen to somebody, y'all not gonna help and assist. That Trayvon Martin is gonna happen, and then one of these sucker ducks is gonna let that happen, and then they're gonna use it for content and not really care about it. I don't care about it being content. The message is, how many of y'all unify real rights to neutrals to competition freaks to neighbors. How many of y'all want to take that serious? If y'all knew that aliens was gonna come down at 7 o'clock and it was only gonna be 100 of y'all, and you knew it was 200 of y'all, would y'all really get right to come together, you 200, to wipe that 100 out that you know is coming at a certain time? Would y'all get together or would y'all all run and hide? 9 times out of 10, self-preservation, right? Y'all will hide because y'all don't deal with each other. This ain't no boot camp where y'all got to train together, but y'all don't even deal with each other. And I'm not going to preach black on black. That been happening before when I was an embryo all the way up into this elder age. Yes, the topic is going to be the topics. Y'all can get on here, y'all kill each other, y'all can laugh at each other, y'all can diss each other, y'all can try and say you better than this person. Cool. Some of y'all got out, some of y'all defend, some of y'all just predators for that type of gimmick and joy and love. Yeah, let it get real though. You will say, yo, I don't care. Watch this. Yo, I don't care. And let's clip this, remix it. Yo, I don't care if we enemies or not. You seen they was doing and you could have helped me and you ain't do. Yeah, because you gave the impression that if the roles was reversed, you would have helped. So where's the purpose of, if that happened, these Venezuelans need to be scared times 10. See, right now I'm a mall. I'm growing, people watching. Right now we got 23 people in the building. I got 4 likes since that. Real right, y'all in here for nothing. Y'all just learning. I feeling like a vampire move real quick. Anybody in the building, if you hit like again, hit it again. You see it retract, hit it again. So everybody in the chat right now, just double tap twice. If you put one in and take it out, you put it back because you did it again. You might have forgot smoking, drinking, bored, happy, coming in the middle of this. You know what I'm saying? Act right if you in the building. You know what I'm saying? I gotta smoke. I gotta go get me something to drink. Just got put on some new. Put this one down.
Oh yeah. Word up. Word the mother.
I told Cool G and Nas it was a smart plan to link up, build the Beverly Queens kingdoms, goons, gangsters, and demons, thug love. Capone Ori field lobby, I'm on thug nature, switch your body, fucking bitches, probably. The jungle didn't like niggas. Bill Blast ain't like niggas. Kid that play was not for them. Watch them in the club niggas. Out in the house, in the field niggas. Ready to kill niggas. Ready to die, recipes. Done to kill niggas. Russell was like weird nigga. JMG like dead nigga. Onyx is like yeah nigga. Salt and pepper spray nigga. Shooter. Blakey the kid. Core mega. Large pro. Royal flex. Mike Geronimo. The tension was thick. Molly Mall yell loud as fuck. Queen, what the fuck is up? Who out there fucking with us? Empty shit cleared his throat. Craig G said ooh wee. Internet freaking fat, sweet tea was looking at me. I was looking at Coogee. Coogee nodded at Chuck D. Tragedy, Gaddafi lit a joint and stated nobody. Big Noise, Prodigy, Havoc, Smoke, hella blunt, slur bass, MC Search, Axe, Bronson, nigga what? Akinelli squeezes nuts, consequences yell for him. Q-tip, handle the ladies. Q regulate the gentleman, Corey D, a live squad pulled up. Bikes ride a deep, freaky talking with young guns, lost boys came with Mr. Cheeks and that. Goes for anybody when come to dropping shoes. You lose. If you thought Queens wasn't me, fool. You lose. Cause I got the ill Queens crew. You lose. Cause I got the ill Queens crew.
Real talk. Now, if y'all want to get together and unite, care about your neighbor a little bit more, be more concerned about people, reach out, stop mean mugging, pop off if you see any Venezuelans popping off with any of colors. Make sure when you see that Venezuelan, you do a quick up and down. Remember that movie from back in the days, Sprung? It had that girl that looked like Tisha Campbell, but the dark skinned one, and the other fat little chick, and they was like looking people upside down, and they, you know what I'm saying? Or was it Hoops? I think it was Sprung though. And they break down the whole thing. Look at them, of course. It could be a Latin, you don't know which kind from New York. Assist these people that they going against anytime you see it. Because they going in for kill. They will chop you up, stab you in the mix of a crowd. They know, or for looking at Americans, they even being taught Americans don't stick together. Remember that situation that happened? And I don't need to know where it was from, but we all know I'm going to give you a good understanding what I'm talking about. When that guy swam from one side or the other, when them guys was walking to him, he came over and he had a partner and they went there and they spread out and it got to popping. That has to happen everywhere, not New York, everywhere. East, West, everywhere. They not playing. Now, the West is used to it. They have, them groups that, I ain't giving out the names of them, but I'll tell you what they into. They eat hearts. Like, you have to eat a heart and congest the whole heart. That's one bite. And the rest of the whole heart, consume it without throwing up. Just to be initiated in the game. Forget killing some. I believe you got to kill it, take the heart out, then eat the heart. So, what type of argument, like preparation, is you good, lit huggers and clit suckers and ball lickers is gonna do? Like, that's what you're gonna do when opportunity arises? Because it's like it's real time. Like, I mean, I'm just keeping it official. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stop that sugar thing, man. Y'all understand, man? Trying to maintain this little bit of weight. I'm a pescatarian. 6 years, October. I ain't touched turkey and chicken. No artificial sweeteners, with real fruit juice. Tropicana. Shout out Tropicana. And I ain't had no pork or no beef since April Fool's 99. So, I got to slow down on the coffee. I quit Newport cigarettes. I don't do none of that grabber. That was good for the raps. I don't do grabber. I stopped smoking cigarettes November 5th. You know what I'm saying? So each bet I do, it's always something that gets in your road, and it's up to you on how you entertain it. Sometimes it's your pride, sometimes it's your time. Like, you wanna just get you mad. You rather say, you know what? But one thing I do know, when I move, no matter where I go, I be, and I'm dolo. I ain't got to worry about nobody but I. Which I noticed that in the long run, and so far in the years that have been past, it's only been me caring more about I. The people around me stop caring about I. Not because they have a problem with me. They stop because somebody told them to stop. So they shouldn't have been around me anyway. Continuously, all the time. Everybody that ain't been around is not around. Yet those that know that they not around, I know you not around. So when I'm moving around and I'm moving out and about, you know what I'm saying? I notice who's who and what's being forgotten and what's being lost with what people got out here now. And unity is gonna catch up on y'all, cause y'all think y'all together. The ones that's together, you get it? All right. Together is that link before it pops. That's why you get the slogan, mantra, the weakest link. There has to be something that makes that thing weak enough to break for they say that link to be the missing part of the, stronghold. A lot of these people that's in crowds, the crowd is going to show you a nightmare in the daytime. And before that happens, people that's tuned in, people that's going to speak to those that watch this conversation, because there's more understanding to y'all in this lane, this algorithm I'm unfortunately celebrating in. And unfortunate is cause I'm watched, but I'm not celebrated. Followed, but I'm not joined upon. It would be more easy to diss a person because you got to show why you rock and real with a person. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was sitting in that cell and they was like, yo, write these codes, and I'm thinking, what's would be a good name for blood? And I'm like, you know, blood is the right, so that's easy. You know what I'm saying? Real right. Real right. Right, real right. I made it, so I'm gonna give it away. Let's put it on who can hear, who gotta rewind it. We're gonna count that poll up. Who gotta rewind it? Relip, so you got it. And it's stuck. Trademark copywritten since 96. Well, I ain't trademark copyright. This for the world. It wasn't mine, but I'm the cream crop of it. So if you want to give love back, unite. Because when I did it, I was United Blood Nation member. Gangsta Killer Blood with non-Troy gangster blood in my system. The best hood to never argue. The second Bond, I don't know if I clearly finished that up or I jumped off it, so it's on my mind again, was non-Trey gangsters bonding with sex, money, murder. You know, blazing Billies. Got Billy twins. It's only right they unite. And it's been up since, and it's still going. Both bonds. You know what's another bond? That's another bond that got real strong. Some spots stronger than others, yet the leaders is super tight. Sex, money, murder, and GKB. So you see how that triangle goes? Yet we're not a separate squad with people, yet they're not. Let's get the lingo correct because people get it messed up. I told you I'm pro. So anytime it's Perks, GKB, Shines, Golden Platinum Gold, Juicy, Sunny, Juicy, Sunny, Juicy, Sunny, damn thing funny, and medallions, and I do we. My bad, I get French on that type of topic subject. So forgive me, participators and haters. Yet the bond made it easy because each one matched real good, which made that understanding I seen in between that revelation I gave y'all. This all in a fun fact. You already know since Stones did it first and Brims came next, but yet bigger, they did the Stone and Brim the Stone. A West Hood type of understanding in the East that formulated a bond that's no longer in the UBN packet. And we can go on and on with the breakdowns. Yet I was giving y'all the UBN one, and for some reason people just be getting caught up like they don't hear theirs. They think those that speaking is shunning them. It's easy to want to separate with people. Like, let me ask you something. If a person tell you name 5 neighborhoods, forget a city, forget a borough, because you got a lot of those, except for the boroughs. You got a lot of cities. Name 5 top neighborhoods. Would you leave your borough? You know, that's broader, right? Cool. I ask you, yo, give me top 5 dangerous hoods, neighborhoods in New York City. Real time. I ask you, give me your top 5 dangerous hoods in New York City. Any hoods in New York City. And you hear any and you conscious of what you're hearing and you've been through it in your borough, because you know it's hard for a lot of people to give love in their same borough. That's where you grow and learn, you know, beefs and let that thing go in hand-to-hand combat or save yourself from a knife poke or give out. You know what I'm saying? So I would contest you would hear 3 neighborhoods and better. And I wouldn't be mad at people that say 5 just from their borough. Don't mean that, course, I ain't mentioned somebody else borough, yo, you're a buster. If you say 10, That means I gotta do my best to name 2 neighborhoods in every borough to appease everybody. But I'm not looking at it like that. They said dangerous. I'm about to name something in a category I'm not experienced around. So that's like when they have the poll going with the top 5 that I ask individuals, give me your top 5 East Coast hoods. You know how ignorant people got? You know how many ignorant chimes I get a day for Shockwell and guns? 2 homies. Both of them cloth come from GKB. Quail in the 40,000, close to 45, guns close to 50,000. Chimes, chimes, chimes. You know how many ignorant people is in the comments? Let me play some, man, so I can look at the comments, man. Let's go back to the top so we can hear my boy.
I listen to understand. And with that, you see where my prayers land. And with that, I heard from the man. And he said, talk to the people, talk to the people, talk to the people.
Top of the top, what's good to my peoples on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. I answer my lessons, being the cursed adolescent. Now an adult dragging blessings, like I'm out spreading a message. I'm loaded like COVID, the lock stocks, fuck them blocks. My enemies is memories, so fuck cops and cell blocks. I smoke till I'm hella right. You wasn't bitter with it, nigga swinging a knife. What you know about pain mixed with pleasure, odds against. What you know about calamari, tuna like fish sandwich, doing the big domestic violence. So your bitch steady, your pink slip, killing your flick, economic dysfunction. This bitch nigga snap you in a box, solitary confinement. Bed flips me out in the world sucking dick. You hot, must stay focused. You still bitter, you know, nigga. It looks like I'm kidding. Let's talk. Top of the top. What's up, my killers on the block, flagging, laughing, extend those lock, don't stop, won't stop. Some pop, most not. Fuck ops, kill cop, get guap. Got respect on that check. No games, fuck lames. Fuck a name, that's how you push. Chasing fame, fuck bitches. And I bring the end brains, them chickens, they playing. Nigga, it looks like I'm playing. What you know about a gift? And your love war support becomes strong as an onion. And you feel you have no one. You look to support crime. To click your mind, yet you find time belongs to no one. You start moving like Shogun. You principle, you lose until you reach any and everyone. You dead ass serious. Remember Shogun? The part with the ball, it's war the sun. Oh my daughter, I felt that in Ted gun. Top of the top, what's good, my people on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. Top of the top, what's up, my killers on the block? Flagging, laughing, and send those lock, don't stop. Top of the top, what's good to my brothers that are pops, making it as fathers, hard or not, on the spot. It gets real when you test it, and failure or passing requirement is from blessings or lessons. To the best. Go baby, go baby. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Top of the top, what's good to my brothers that are pops, making his fathers hard or not on the spot. Oh, brother. Top of the top, what's good, my people on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. Top of the top, what's up, my killers on the block? Flagging, laughing, and send those lock, don't stop. Top of the top.
Y'all play with it and don't want to get united? Stay that way. That's strictly your business. I'm just talking to those that think it's a game before stay. I'm saying, why y'all talk like, why y'all ain't talking about the OUCHE though? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I got word the guy's he gangbang a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He gangbang a little bit. And he told me that this Uchi was from Jimmy. And he said he watching what I'm doing. And he gave to me. Like he pulled up on the app and said he was like, yo. And I'm like, yo. And he like, all right. If it ain't no Uchi from you, Jim, you gotta let me know how much the Uchi costs, man. Cause I kept this on here just to rock the tag. Now I didn't see these Uchis, man. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I seen these Uchis all over the place. You're not gonna act like he told me that if it ain't the Uchi from the Uchi from the Uchi, it ain't the real Uchi. So I'm on here rocking the Uchi, and hopefully I ain't see nobody be like, yo, that's not it. Now, Jones might have felt like, he seen me doing buckets, ain't want me in no bucket. And say, yo, you do brims too. So he threw me in like the fitted type of stuff, but it's the dad hat, you know what I mean? Got the thing on it and all that, you know what I'm saying? It's the dad hat joint, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me know if this ain't the Uchi. Let me know if this ain't the Uchi, Jim, because if this ain't the Uchi, Jim, I do it on live. I will burn it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody find out. Jim said if the Uchi ain't come from the Uchi, that ain't the Uchi, it's that Uchi. And that Uchi mean the ones we might see. I ain't see no bucket. And that's when Jim been rocking buckets. So I was like, but I seen these Uchis, and these Uchis don't cost. Y'all know what Uchis cost, right? This got a different type of number up here. You know what I mean? I'm not showing the number because if it ain't the Uchi, I show y'all the number. I violate this joint. I'm just saying. So right now, I gave Jim Jones a Uchi shout out, course. They said this from Jim, and this is the Uchi. And you know what I'm saying? I don't get many gifts. I got a gift before. You know what I'm saying? I think the homie wanted to know my address because he sent me a ski mask. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to send me some bud with it. He ain't sent it. What time is it? So I can make sure I remix it to send it some. He said he was gonna send me some bud. He ain't send me no bud. I give him an address. He sent me a ski mask. I'm like, yo, all right. So I'm just saying, like, and I'm dead ass. So getting back to the Venezuelans while I talk off the Uchi, and I'm off the Uchi, because, I don't ride Gucci. So since this was somebody saying it was Jim, I don't know if they're trying to make me look stupid or not. So I'm like going to say anything, whether or not only thing he was supposed to say is, yo, give Capo a shout out. And I'm trying to figure out, like, he's like, this is a prototype or something? You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. If it ain't, I'm gonna burn like something, violate it, cut it, burn it. You know what I'm saying? Might show you the new type of scalpels that I got. You know what I'm saying, on deck. If you need one, I might. Cause them things is, you never know. Barclays, you never know. Great adventures, and you don't want to really get be slide with it in the water. They only know when they see all the blood, and that's sad. Pandemonium and stuff. So, I'm dead ass with the Venezuelan thing. So if y'all don't want to be on point, y'all don't want to have the mind state of like really living amongst each other like it's a necessity. Cause I always was wondering what gang gonna come and just say overthrow a new record in New York with the Bloods and the Crips and the Kings combined. Now, New York ain't jacking, M15s all out here. You know what I'm saying? MS13s and 1 to 10s and MS15. They ain't jacking none of that out here. That's on Long Island time. Because they smart. They brutal. They do a lot of that. Yet they understand like why I keep getting caught. So they not really packing out like that because they know that they gotta really like go to war. And the things that they do is like a little, horrifying, and they do stuff in, closed doors, and it's good for houses for the stuff they do, not apartment, and things is like Chinese wall sometimes. So I always wondered who would be them people that come in here and test y'all again. Yeah. I mean, I could get y'all in easy. I hope not to. I could be a round person. They could say, hey, you the personality that always bigs them up, right? They might come at me first. And since y'all don't like me, Know what I'm saying? Y'all probably hear me go all out. So, whatever the ending is that ain't favorable for me. And if it's need on me getting it back, or y'all want to revenge me if it got to that process, I'm not even confident. I ain't gonna hold you. My people's is spread out. They here. If I'm here, 9 times out of 10, yeah. If I'm gone and they not there when it's happening, and y'all know a set or a good description of who got, I don't know. And it's crazy that y'all stop moving like that because y'all follow the person that don't move like that. Any of them. They don't, they didn't, and they wouldn't and couldn't move like that. Oh, could they look hella like it? Hell yeah. Yeah, I ain't know. What's this, 24? Yeah, I ain't know. This is like, I came home at 13. So this is like a decade worth of, this is the seasons of the people around me make me look more than what I am. They prove for me who I am more than me having to prove to y'all myself. Let's fix that. That was all over the place. In the last 10 years, the new bona fide, the people with that type of ain't showing that that's what they are. Their team is saying that's what they are. And the only way that happens if your team is sponsored well. And the only way that probably happens without indictments is if you sponsor the round table and they spread out enough to make sure the massive of the teams do right by them, which does right by that person in charge. Or at the top. Or was at the top. Or, they don't want to say they're at the top. They want to be on the side. A lot of people lives change for the better in being gangs. Like a lot of them lives has been turmoily, if that's a word, turmoil, really so drastic that their lives is justifiably crime heavy or angered or, you know, using medication to sedate certain things you got to be around, things you've been in. So it's like the backlash of that. Yeah, right now, this generation with, I would definitely say the 2000, because the 90s, this one to work. That's how that set tripping and all that kicked in. So that independent thing is never was my agreement. I never liked that because independence only told me when that happened, you would end up having no problem. If you had to pick a side, pick your side and go against the side you came from. Just because you have to honor the side you on. Let's break that down again. I never like independent people. Whether forget the fact that I could grow to like the people, I don't like your decision. I never like you getting away from a team unless it was need. So, when times came by and you have reason to break down why individuals went independent, cool. Yet, to do your own thing and be that powerful enough to make a whole team join your assessment because it's your team, I never like that. Because I honestly watched the first Stones Brim shake out in Auburn when I was watching them. I was in Auburn 2001 to 2005. And that's them years. You know what I'm saying? And that thing ain't happening to y'all where certain people stayed out of it. We watching homies go at it like, yo, wow, yo, you see that, yo? Because we staying out of it when we all just was together. I'm asking y'all, for those that did have the experience, teach the rest of these kids. I don't care if y'all like us or not. Be on point And the peace treaty that we all abiding by is to not let no immigrant come and take over our streets. Because they not coming with breaking the law. They snatching purses and knocking dentures out of old ladies' teeth. They beating up children for their phone. They are snatching people out of cars. Not everyone yet. All these new ones that's starting to spring out, it ain't a coincidence. And they all have the same description looks. So that's why, Venezuelan can look like anybody the way they come out here and then plan. They could have been planning for years, start dressing like a Latin, and then you will never believe that they wasn't, because all of them don't. I know, they not. I'm just saying that they have many that look like they could be Indian or Latin. And I seen some one time, I was like, oh, shoot. You see any of this, a fight in a grocery mall, stop taping. Pop off with the person. Check it how you want, media. Check it how you want. I'm not gonna lie. This is a PSA to the people that's watching my page. The only crime you're doing is assisting, helping whoever is losing. What you do from that point, just win. They're doing everything and anything. I'm worried if something will happen and it be from them. When I move, I ain't got to worry about no fake near me. I believe in the left side of me and the right side of me. And traction only come if I'm smart. I will boogie in a heartbeat if 4 or 5 of them coming with pipes and machetes and all that. But why would I have to run if I know I could run from maybe 4 cars before I know for a fact it'd be like 3 people that like that swimmer or come to my assistance, because everybody can look at this new epidemic of new crime out here. Remember, we stopped doing the crime, New Yorkers. Why you think it's going back up? It ain't us. And if it is, it's us that's springing from the crimes that's sedated. Yet we had our, the sedating, that bloodlust. You done had some examples out here in the street. And it happened more than I knew. Mind you, this ain't happened on the news, and my mans and them got busy hearing that in a job setting. Imagine you hearing a job setting, big brawl, glass, beat up, stabbing, knocked out, stomped out, broken up, and it don't hit the news. Why not? They don't want y'all to hear about the immigrants that's getting it on in these places of business, shelters, group homes, kids, the young ones, because they start off young. All these different transitional hotels that open into luxury buildings, these swatters, they will beat your grandmother up like they beat your nephew or your cousin up. So if you don't deal with your neighbors, you're going, oh my God, you're going to go tape it. You will never catch me taping an actual crime like something like that instead of me getting in it. Because if I'm taping, being a taper individual that are posted on my page for content, there's somebody else out there taping. And if you got time to witness and tape something, you got witness and time to help. Now, we ain't no vigilantes. We ain't no heroes. What we talking about, you see something that ain't right. You was doing it in jail for strangers. You joined gang members, all complete strangers. Only thing y'all had is joining each other, admitting y'all all down with each other, and then banging for each other. Now I ain't had no reason to bang with each other yet. A oath and a yes or no. And 9 times out of 10, it was yes more than a no. You banged. You banged gruesomely for strangers. So right now, you ain't got to blow the person's head off. Cool. You packing? Hip shot him. Leg shot him. Arm shot him. Air shot him. Doing something to a kid, rockabye baby. Doing something to a female, paralyzation. You do something. Don't take. That's it. You don't want to unite? Cool. All the participants, all the people that see it. You know when these people's getting all these clippings from somebody and then somebody throws it on their page, whether it's as a notice, whether it's as a warning, whether it's content, whether it's just something on their page. Don't tape. Assist diligently. Worse than the manner that you're seeing, you need to assist. You see him punching on somebody and trying to snatch something. You have a bat. Use that head is like a boxing, you know what I'm saying, bag. You show these people, y'all don't care about rules when y'all see harm being inflicted from upon them. You know what I'm saying? So who better else to talk to than the gang members that I know is on this page watching me? You know, analytics talk. How many we got? 31 in the building. Appreciate the likes. It ain't that much. Yeah, you see how y'all will listen to a conversation that makes sense. What happens when you experience this and you took this for joke and just watched it for content? The gangbangers from the beginning. I know you in here. I ain't see a comments like normal, but I know you in here. Use this type of content. Break this down. What's this, an hour and a half? Break this one down. Tell the peoples out here that is finally a seed that's been planted in New York City. I just was talking about Chicago, old block. You seen the footage clip. I thought it was a joke. Old block come out. Big guns. Walking down the block. That's it. It's enough. It's disrespectful because you know y'all don't like to hear a dude coming with a Kawasaki, vroom, vroom, 2 o'clock in the morning under your window if you're in a project, or on your block if you're in a designated suburban spot or the hood strip block. Y'all wouldn't want to hear all that noise from no string of violating. You see what I'm saying? So I advise y'all to stop. It ain't even competing because y'all not even competing right now. Stop ripping down each other. Y'all can do it on here and then call it content. All right. Why you think nobody wants y'all on their show? Why you think y'all not interviewing people? Because your personality is twisted. That's why a lot of people like to get in here. They really be arguing at home, and then when they realize it don't work, they want to come here. And then they want to, talk about people, not necessarily argue with them. They want to talk about people. The same way you talk about a person you don't know, the same way you talk about a person you never had an example around them. What happens when something bad happens to you behind that, right? Does that make you stop? What happens when out of just likelihood, you finally get spotted? And instead of you such and such and such, you get your head damn near knocked off your shoulders. Super snuff, lay you out, tape you in front of your loved ones. Could be a kid, could be a female mate of yours, could be your moms. You could have visited your moms and you want to go out with her like, hey, mom, yeah, let's go. Oh, you got the new ride, baby boy, let's go. Why don't you take me to, you like, yo, sure, you ain't worried about nothing. You want to stab, cuz, yeah, you've been on here going crazy and you've been dissing all these people in these comments. You don't know who the hell they are. And okay, you're going to continue doing it because that's what you do until you get caught. Yeah, that's the same attitude that you got, though. You give to the people around you. So I'm just asking you, if you see this near you, don't tape it. Pop. On my daughter, if I'm walking, because if I'm driving, I ain't gonna say I'm dropping out. Nothing unless I see that is dead need, and you know that's a TV script I'm not sure of, right? Man, if I'm walking near something, I'm in the area and it popped, and I knew that this was a person using opportunity, and I'm at least there to say whatever the situation, it don't warrant that. So I'm like, yo, trying to assist. If it gets to any of that stuff, I'm a black. They're not playing. And they don't got to be tough when I say they not playing. Everybody chest can stick out like y'all can talk that New York creed like y'all want to. I'm saying I'm a pop like they don't care about laws because they know nothing about the laws. Some of them people ain't got 60 days out here. They got a lot of money though, and they spent it on a lot of weapons and a lot of food to store up and plot every day, possibly draw on the walls. But when I watch one of them work, I know they gonna work for the victory. So I'ma jump in something that has nothing to do with me. It's gonna be a victory. Or you ain't gonna see me no more. That's the only gamble. It's a worth gamble when it comes to stopping something near you and yours, assisting somebody to back this statement up, and not allow them the comfortability with believing we all just gonna be victims. Cause you ain't hearing some of them get tied right back up and tortured for getting caught for something. You'll have somebody tape a beat up, a punch in the face. Like, no, go harder and don't tape. No more taping. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just saying go hard. Yeah, stop taping. You need to be going hard because you ain't got no time to tape when you going hard. Now, if you can go hard and then tape the fucking incident and like look at them, to each his own. Get your content out. Matter of fact, do what you do with that information in any way you consider it useful for you. Yeah, get busy first. How about that? You know what I'm saying? And before you can get busy, you have to start just believing in your neighbors now, the ones that you know was here already. And I apologize for making it look like I will be prejudiced to the immigrants, but yeah, right now I am. Because it could be one of these kids doing something at your kid, and then when they coming up there because they hear some corny stuff to talk to your baby mother or the parents, these people coming with 3 and 4 cousins that only thing they know is what? You touch one of ours, and then you know the adage of jumping somebody, they wig out. And if people ain't popping together or learning to hear enough conversations to anyway influence people to unite more than just vote together like a voting day. We talking about a systematic village bonding. Like you have to have somebody saying, bet, you come through here, you ain't leaving. Invoke fear and stand on it. Because I don't know how many of these people on here get busy and will get busy with people and have gotten busy dolo or with people. Get the older you get talking this stuff, you gonna invite it. What happens if you ain't ready for it and all these people you pushing away from you? You gonna need 1 or 2 of them. Be careful about your conversations, man. You know, that's how I'm feeling lately, man. I ain't done. We got real rights to talk to. That was for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Real rights, man. Gotta be bugging. So I want to talk to y'all. You have to understand, these niggas ain't gonna. Most of them scared of you. For what? Who
kid. Just remember, you give as much fuck as him. First I hit a grand slam, then I dropped a hole in one, then I scored a touchdown, down by 6 to guard one. Then I hit the game shot, Kobe did Dr. Jordan pumped the winning goal. I made a one going through the goalie glove. The moral of the champion form is to applaud him. You wish to ignore him, downplay what's important. Unfortunate for you, I'm true blue blood supporting, like an orphan. Fuck do you listen, people? I'm pulling up on my Gaga shit, switching like a gymnast. Olympic feel like jogging shit, simple boy. Man child with a mental boy, top of the top gun at top, shape like top boy. 50 over 500, I mean Indy for the Kimmy. Your car trick is about nonsense, calm shit, cornbread dawn shit. Whip it the strip, your bitch clip for honest. My dress ain't like the rest, but I'm fresh. I promise, I always been the underdog. Like underdog, run it up. I went against the system. With the system, I ain't for game zone. My flow's Mr. Simple. I look at like a shark gate. Who gives a fuck if you ain't eight? I only gives a fuck for blind dates. I started all this gangster shit. And look what the fuck I got. Gangsters killing each other with the black cloud. I'm easy like I'm on a Sunday State Farm. When chickens come to roost, I use assurance to stay away from. The leaders that have followers. Your followers jump shit. Stay flow like a boat. And be strong, hang on your own dick. My IG ain't shit. You think I quit? Oh, what these right? You hear the lyrics, no comment. Because I'm that nigga, complete, no need. Black Rob, rest in peace. ISIS and Ali, and you and me. Who is he? A black grizzly, knocking 50 blocks spinning. Max with me, open. They free my baby brother Lace, brother Lace, brother Lace. 5-9 prime time.
Lacy balls coming up in December,
Mister, I will fuck
Yo,
you.
Cardi B. I fuck with you, girl.
Nah, bro, Darius on the real note, though.
And rags and shit.
Don't hit me with that
Fuck
shit.
with you. Let's go get my boy out of jail.
It took Scholar Rock, then it took Stretch, then Pop, then Big L got next, then Freaky Top Jam Master, half a male soldier slip, Mad Dre Proof, Jing Drugs, Bank Fro Fest, and Stitch got Nipsey, Pop Smoke got set up, King Bong Mo 3, Young Dolph, hold the fuck up. I know beef in that shit weak. I might never let you tap out, no one attacks later. I put death on your soul like a young boy with no paper, with an attitude that is attitude of. I got bills, so I need meals. I got a princess that deserves stocks and set payments. Designed for small business arrangements. My son following Kane, half stepping like I'm able. Distant resentment, turn Birdie to Bishop. Unstable, so games ain't here. I got fears, turn the ears in tune with some peers that ain't Beethoven. Listen here with no kids. Fuck a beer when you got the Nile River. Salt water, American crocodile shit. You know data for different batters, and you know drug choices matter. I want the pay and want the Fraser. I'm Hank Gathers. I had to laugh to ass while I dragged on the gas. Put it work with the nod or rod out the stairs. Fake niggas don't last. Real niggas are fast. Thinking about alphabet noise boys. I gotta laugh. Get outside, you outside. Ain't doing shit but outside. Looking like you getting it. Liz, why you surprised? What the fuck for? You in love? Your bitch off. Your feelings better not act. Your leadership indictment slots. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
How many people you be around and you don't trust them, but you still be around them? I mean, how many people you be around you like, I don't trust them, but you gang, and you're always around them, but you'll say you ain't gonna be around them in a certain type of way, like you and that person. You but. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why you'll be like, yo, I ain't gonna be with him one-on-one. Nah, I don't trust him. But you frequent areas that he be in. Closed areas, lounges, you know, that's a closed area. I don't care if you're in the front, in the back. He got to go through the back sometime or another. Through there, you got to come through the front sometime or another. Getting on these blogging pages and all these podcasts and imageries and journalist stuff and commentators and whatever title you give yourself. Big somebody up. Let's see what you do for the moment by bigging something up, right? I challenge you guys, right? Even big yourself up. Let me see how you talk about yourself. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't really like going up on here with all the F stuff and I mean, yeah, some of these people deserve it. Like, said them already. We ain't gonna make it renditions. I ain't doing encyclopedias no more. Know what I'm saying? Them little series kits and all that with some of these Lamones is not worth it. You're gonna have a run because I'm gonna leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? It's better get better. Like if I earned a real live, honest shout out. You know what I'm saying? Because the drop off guy was, about something. You know what I'm saying? Black on black, Maybach, 2024, two tone. It wasn't that black and yellow, but it was that gold and black with the black rims, with the, gold and black curtains and shit. He was like, yo, I was looking for you, pimp. Yo, Jones is like, yo, man, huh? He said, yo, we see what you doing, you know what I'm saying? He said, it's a fact. He ain't say like Billy that, but the homie, he banging. He was like, yo, see if the homie rock that Give him rock that Uzi. Now, I don't know if you're trying to test me. I don't know if there's a lie, like I said. Anybody know Jones, you ain't got to ask him to tell me nothing. Tell you. You can tell me. You can hit the comment tomorrow, later. Yo, that ain't it. Word? Jones said that? I know. If I know, you're going to have to, know me too. IG _pimp_ish. Simple. You can find me everywhere now. You know what I'm saying? Just there. But I'm saying you can find me. Open page. Hit me in DM. Yo, it's Capo. Any of the Billies. You know what I'm saying? Hit the homie Airlight. You know what I'm saying? Certain people got to do, certain people got to do. And if y'all heard that first time, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me know. If this is from Jones, I ain't mad at him. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Some of you bloods like me. Some of you bloods don't. Most of you don't know me. A lot of y'all confused. Leadership shift. Some things y'all wonder. Some things, how you hear it, you just say fuck him. You won't tell me that. Yet I get it, We older. I'm not on your side. You're not on my side. I'm out your way though. I salute your brothers though. I bet you I salute more people than you did in your whole banging career. I bet you my little time on YouTube, mind you, I didn't did the works with bigging these people up and many more that I didn't even go. Because the legislators just put a pause on it. Seeing one or two people doing things, I was like, let them do my little stuff, renditions. I ain't got to argue and tell them don't. It's free information on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exposing too much, yet I endured all these stories. Like, I give you more. I'm there at the story that I'm talking about more than hearsay. You see what I'm saying? So, not too many of these stories that I gave y'all you can really use for your hand assess. You want to get on there like, hey, my name is, and you know how that go, right? So I, slowed that down, but I come back in a given time and just showed y'all I could do double what I did already. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hold up, just in case. My nose.
Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all.
Yo, hang that shit up.
So, if you can learn to be with snake, nah, yeah. If you can learn to be with snakes you don't like, you can learn to help your neighbor that you don't know nothing about. You just know that they are peoples of color, hard-working people, neighborhood surviving people, faces that you know of. They're your peers and your protection because you don't want none of them to tell on you when you're doing stuff out there. So if you getting that favor from them, from all the stuff you do blatantly out there, because as soon as you find out, you be like, yo, how this bro going? And then you're gonna want to do something to them. Now they told on you because they don't like what you do. Now reverse that example. They're not telling on you and they don't like what you do. You can easily help anybody in your neighborhood that you know watch you live out there every day And instead of you, hello, good morning, hi, open up doors and all that, anything you see up there. Because these gangs ain't coming up there hearing about you and know better. It ain't no time for you to be like, yo, who? Yo, they know. No, these people don't know. Just go. That's it. Just have it on go. Everybody just go. Stay on go mode. All that stays dangerous. Rest in peace, Nipsey. But that was his quote. I don't repeat that. That sound good. Stay safe. Stay on point. And unify before you get left alone and you become a victim of the wrath that's being inflicted upon. And it's not the gangs they inflicting it on. They will. They banging out there in Chi-Town. They done got hit up. They done hit up people. They done took over complexes. They done took over and hurt and maimed many people, but we ain't getting the combos like I gave y'all. My man was what you will call removed to something he was born with. Okay? So if that ain't letting you know that they standing on business, you know what I'm saying? For those that like to emulate and talk about this Damu world, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Because if you in it and you doing that and you particular on how to just big certain things up and not knowing how to put everybody in the basket, and don't get it messed up. Each time you talk, you can't put everybody in the basket. What you could do is when you do get to them people, you can speak on why you speak of them, what you know of them, and what you don't. Don't try and act like you in the need to please everybody on here, because them same people that want you to please them don't even support you. Ask them how much they sent you since you've been on here. Say you got 90 friends on here. Did 90 of them send you $1? So, when they got comments why you didn't say this and why you didn't say that, for whatever reasons, y'all feel obligated to impress them, not possibly inquire why they inquire what they do. You would just feel like the necessity to endure every request from a person. Yo, why you ain't say that? You know what I'm saying? Yet they haven't even told you who they are. And they got all these emails. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of games that happen on YouTube, man. It really comes with the host. You know what I'm saying? You play games, you're supposed to have games. You like drama, drama ain't gonna never settle in your life because that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realist. I've been around stuff without that braggadocious mind state. I'm just trying to give y'all a good guy from the hard lands of this old lifestyle that is kind of playing out now. And it shouldn't be played out because it's still broad. It's so many people. Like in the comments, you always hear the Mac. Yo, we made it live again. Salute. Let's put it on record. Mac Ballers. The Mac Ballers from the city, the Lario Mac Ballers of Hazen Street, all the way up to Lario City, coming up north and bringing Mac Baller brims to fruition. Yes, y'all done made it live. You done made guys look like it's time to look like something, not just be a gang member. Okay. But it came with a lot of hardships too. And I don't talk about that. So don't look to get big ups, but y'all don't want the conversation on times y'all blatantly wrong. See, half of y'all are part of this yesterday Mac Baller stuff, like the last 7 years yesterday Mac Ballers. But where was y'all back when Mac Ballers started this thing? Before it became friction problems, where was y'all? Y'all wasn't around. Y'all didn't know about the look. Y'all wasn't there with the actual spread. What you did is probably get initiated 9 times out of 10 over the phone, in a letter. One person tells the rest of the block. One person hit the particulars in the project. and so on and so forth. I was there when Mac Baller was first being chose with, '06 and watching Lario make his moves and influence the individuals to get together and climb. And we didn't have to sit downs and laughs like, yo, leave mines alone. I ain't touching them. My goons be doing. Yeah, ain't no goons. And trying to keep something together. And I wasn't even banging. me and Larry are having these conversations. But respect, to them. Yet y'all did a great look. Y'all then made people make money and take money, and you inspired them with those that gave the right convos. Like I said, you got a whole half of gangbangers that's repping this way on some this way. And then you have the MBs that's strictly on the Mac Baller family lifestyle. They got two sides of the strip. So when y'all want a shout out, who's gonna get the shout out? Who's in the comment? The Dolo, neutral, getting money, representing, leaving with that mind state that was given to being neutral and no longer a blood set, or you a part of the I've been blood forever. Nah, I ain't jacking it. I still want to bang, and I'm not jumping hoods. So everywhere you go, you say you MBZ. Some say sleazy. Some say Ewoks. Some say MBF. I'm hip. Don't get it twisted. But what do you want to hear if you're not one that did a top 5 and put what you wanted to hear on the list? Now, anytime when a person's saying, why you ain't, why, did you right there say, here's my top 5? And I'm including the same hood you asking for. Ignorance come quicker than good relations, questions. You too big to inquire and get educated, or do you want to get in here and just pridefully just diss a person? You want to diss a person because somebody else don't like the person? Why you like the person you liking? You sure that's the person you want to bet on? You know what I'm saying? We can go on and on. I told you there's like 90% ex gangbangers. And this particular talk right here, 80% of them is blood ex gangbangers. And they ain't got nothing good to say about them bloods. So I'm like in the lane by myself, right? But then you got some small-minded level platforms and platforms that's kind of medium that need to try and find something that can align them in a clash. Yet, like, you got one personality on here battling and setting his tone, and you have a whole bunch of other individuals on here consistently already, like, I won't say seasoned because they've been here forever and they ain't talking about much at times. And then you got people that been here forever and they not as productive as they used to be. So it's easy to act like it. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm is a lie. It's the truth. It's a lie. It's the truth. I'm nobody. I can see something. I ain't nobody. I'm down with something. I ain't nobody. But you mad at me because I'm on the reels. Now that you see me on the reels, you got to remix the slander and then hamster wheel. But none of y'all people showing y'all real rights. The ex gangbangers, we talking about the real right now. We ain't talking about the Damu and you. We talking about the real that was in Damu. We don't see that when you take Damu off. I guess you had to appease the peers around you, so you want to be disciplinary. But as a neutral, how you feel good with your fake talent if you doing this, yet you try and find a few of them same homies to say the homies I hang with is real. No, they ain't. Because they jacking, watching what you doing to other homies. They ain't gonna be saying, yo, ain't talking about me, so it ain't no That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out like make a understanding to understand that y'all like limited around other individuals that's doing better than others. You have people that have the better part of you, the personality, you the voice of the streets. You a stepper in the way you do this and you do that. Everybody ain't getting that feedback. Now, would you get fans that give you your kudos, that give you self pride and the arrogance? Yeah. You got a lot of that. You got to people. You got to keep people able to. Yo, It's a guy on my from around my way. Let's just get let's narrow it down. He from around my way. He from Queens, right? I'm doing good, so I ain't even gonna go into that. We're gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk that to the guy one day. Like, why are you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people that assassinate individual, and what I was about to do is like put you on to something more than assassinate the person. So I stopped, so it don't come off from nobody that I just assassinated somebody. It's a messed up growth, but yet sometimes you have to just to not get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? Yet these same individuals and many more won't have this type of convo on their platform. They talk like they talking to you and like they done the work and they no longer with it. Instead of speak, yo, this what needs to happen. I included join amongst this thing I talked to you about. They not saying that yet. When they have a hardship, they the first ones to say, you ain't speak for them. You ain't talk for them. You ain't tell that person 7 months down the line, you put that person on this platform. I'm like, damn, people make any argument. Real right, hit the light real quick. Everybody real right, y'all on my page. That's how I do it up. No more swipes. We ain't dealing with people that get charges. Real right, hit the likes. I like the likes more than the people. Some people left. Algorithm drops it, makes you feel like, oh, everybody left the building. So you stop, check studios till you had 100,000 people in there at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But just keeping it official tissue, right? If y'all just communicate with each other and stop trying to communicate just to give rules to each other, y'all communicate better. Say that again. If you out here, right, and you see a brother and you what they might consider a big homie, status pusher, ghetto star, talk with the people and never have no information to give them like a rule. Because if that happens each time you leave their presence, they can look at you as rule their own rule to no longer govern your rules. You look at it as betrayal down the line. They no longer adhere to your messages. So what's really being betrayed? Because if you ain't hearing nothing, you're supposed to go do something, not just keep firing people to put them there. You no longer have a job that slacks 1,000%. You might slack 50 from where you at. Yet whoever you are, you must be around the gardener and the electrician and the plumber and not just be the landlord. You know what I'm saying? So if we gonna be able to be better with these fake contradiction conversations from some people, blood, crip, king, folk, anybody that's considered gang, because y'all dudes got it messed up on the East Coast. Y'all didn't want a shout out. So if you gang, boom, fill a name in. Y'all gotta really devise a plan to, like they said, ban immigrants from Mexico, ban anybody you see doing crime, Get them off these streets. Everybody turn into a vigilante overnight and scare these people. Like this is going to travel from somebody to somebody. Oh, Pete talking about something real today. Oh, yo, he ain't lying, man, because see, a lot of people ain't seeing these examples. It messed me up. Like, mind you, my man, gangster, the crew, gangster. I don't even know everybody. I know two of the players. They gangster. They working. Yeah, the team, he says, oh, we all went in black. I don't need to hear everybody in the we. So I know that is real. I didn't hear from somebody that just was the victim. They was the victim and the winners. The victimization forced them to be a contender, which made them the underdog winner. You see what I'm saying? That's real. I got to call him, matter of fact, because I got to laugh at him a little bit. Yet I got to hear more about it, because I haven't experienced it and don't want to. God forbid. You see what I'm saying? We talking about when you not ready. And not ready don't mean because you slipping. We talking about you on the line to get changed in the laundromat. And they be like, yo, man, could you hurry up, man? I gotta hurry up and get a matter of fact, man, yo, wait, Poppy. And it's like 3 of them. And you not even paying attention to the kid, not knowing that he got a machete on him, ready to throw it at Pops any given time. With a knife on him, his knife. You was a slipping, like not being on point. That was not in the script that you're supposed to ever fathom. You see what I'm saying? So be careful with who you shunning. You see what I'm saying? And it's that pimpish, man. We off this, man. I want to hear my daughter's voice one more time, and we gone. I ain't gang bangers who like don't get it messed up. Speaking to these gangs that need to understand what they do. I listen to understand. And with that, you see where my prayers went. And with that, I heard from the man. And he said, talk to the people, talk to the people, talk to the people. Rules is good. I don't got no problem with them wax. But I know who you roll with. Relax. Top of the top. What's good to my people's on lock? Lessons and blessings are never to be questioned. I answer my lessons, being a cursed adolescent. Now an adult dragging blessings. Like I'm out spreading the message. I'm loaded like COVID. The lock stocks, fuck them blocks. My enemies is memories. So fuck cops and cell blocks. I smoke till I'm hella right. You wasn't bitter with it, nigga swinging a knife. What you know about pain mixed with pleasure, all against. What you know about calamari, tuna fish sandwich, doing the bid, domestic violence. So your bitch dead in your pink slip, killing your flick, economic dysfunction. This bitch snake and snap you in a box, solitary confinement. Bad flips, she out in the world sucking dick. You hot, must stay focused, you still bidding. Nigga, it looks like I'm kidding. Top of the top, what's up? My killers on the block, flagging, laughing, extendos locked, don't stop, won't stop.